What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
And I'm still James.
And we got an epic review, discussion, recap of the Book of Boba Fett, Episode 3. I'm sorry. It's biggest day right there. Episode 4. Episode 4. I'm tired, y'all.
This man work a lot, man.
But, yeah, Episode 4. As we leave our hero Boba Fett in episode 3, he recruited the Power Rangers. Thank God they wasn't in this episode, but they still had their bikes in there, didn't they?
God damn.
So, running with the theme of the other 3 episodes, they have half of it in the past and half of it in the present.
Yeah.
And was all that in the past?
A good
Think about it. I don't even remember nothing that happened in the
A
present.
good chunk of it. Like, there was, I'm trying to remember, because there wasn't a lot that happened in the present, was it?
Right. I think most of it was just in the past. Oh, he completely healed
Yeah.
from the.
So he's finally done with the back to tank.
We don't need the back to tank no more. But the back to tank is part of the show now. It's like it's gonna be weird without seeing him in the back to tank.
Yeah. So.
But we do see how he got his alliance with Fennec, and that's her name.
Yeah.
And I forget she was in The Mandalorian.
Yep.
I'm like, she was in The Mandalorian? I mean, I know she was at the end, but I forgot that episode. I got to go back and watch the episode.
Because,
I guess
like,
something happened
when
between
they
him
showed
and her.
it. Like, I was sitting there, I'm like, wait, what is? Oh, that's right. That's how they met. I forgot that's how they met.
Yeah, I had to go back and look at that episode. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think she tried to bring him in for a bounty or something, and he shot her and left her for dead, and Boba Fett found her. So, you know what? And I now that I think about it, they did show somebody walk up and pick her up.
Yeah.
So, okay, they're connecting it like that. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So, now we get to see how Boba Fett saved her and all this stuff, right? And then they show, like, what's that celebrity?
Thundercat.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He is a fixer, whatever.
Yeah.
He's one of them guys who put the cybernetics on people.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call him a Ripper Doc, like because I've been playing way too much Cyberpunk, but I mean he's a guy that gives people cybernetic parts. That's what
They always got somebody that like that in the cyberpunk because it's genre, and it's because cybernetics always expensive, but you always got somebody that can hook it up for a good price.
Like, it's always some like hole in the wall, some out of the way place.
It looked like a tattoo parlor.
It looked like a tattoo parlor, but with more tetanus. Like and you look at it, I'm like, I'm good. Are you sure your arm's hanging off? I'm good.
Yeah. But no, that's what if you saw in Mandalorian, she showed her insides and she got like mechanical parts or whatever. I'm like, what happened there? So this is supposed to be what happened there, and they really didn't explain what happened there because
like
it just got a
couple plastic tubes, a crankshaft.
Right, but when he was working on it, they just had him putting together some pieces of instruments that basically was like tools and stuff.
And
like
then he had that weird arm.
And then you just saw like sparks and zzz, and you heard drill noises and stuff. Like, come on, man. That's stuff.
Like, usually I don't mind that gimmick of things are happening off camera. You can tell by the sparks. But when you're in somebody's chest.
Right. You're dealing with organic material. Where's this sparks and all that? Where's all the mechanics?
Nothing out. You never see him scoop nothing out. He just puts a couple things in and
it's kind of like, how does that work? But you know what? This is like, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. This is Star Wars.
Turn your brain off.
I'm like, okay, so they can save people with cybernetic parts. Then why is this not a thing? It's like
that's the thing about this sort of thing. It's like it's always like, yeah, this is a marvel, a miracle of biotech science.
Yeah,
we're never gonna see it again.
Yeah, like you need a liver transplant. Cool, we just give you an artificial one. You know, it's like, so y'all can do that here?
Well, like, that's the other thing. So it's like, okay, we got to put some machines in you to keep you alive. Y'all can grow bodies, organs. What? Don't worry about it. This is what we got.
Right. So don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Star Wars never explained their technology anyway. You know what I'm saying? The whole Star Wars mythos. Do they ever really explain anything?
Not
you have to
really.
go back and like read some stuff, like books and little Bibles they make.
And when they do explain it, they will contradict themselves religiously.
So don't ask, man. It's Star Wars. Don't ask.
You don't need to know. Just
it's
enjoy
sort of
it.
fantasy anyway.
Yeah.
Because the Force explains a lot of stuff that's like,
Yeah.
what? How, Force?
And that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's space magic.
Yeah.
It's Lord
Right.
of the Rings in space.
That's not how the Force works.
That's still the best line from that entire trilogy. That's not how the Force works.
It don't work no kind of way. We don't explain it like that.
It does what I say it does.
No. But no. So now we know how she's alive. But you know what? I was kind of wondering about their relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not romantically involved, and she works for him, but they more kind of like partners.
Yeah.
And I thought more it was kind of like a master and servant kind of deal, or like. But when the more that I watch it, it's not really like that.
Nah.
You know,
like because you know what it is. It kind of makes me think about like every now and again you see this trope where it's like you got the one character who's got like lofty goals and ambition, the other one's just riding.
They ride, but they very dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to think of a comparison, kind of like on anime, like Ichigo and Chad from Bleach, where it's like that's his homeboy, so every time he get into some stuff, he's right there.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have any real reason to be involved.
Right. I guess you could try to say what's the name? Chewbacca and Han Solo.
Yeah. No, that
wanna
works.
use that. But see, I was thinking that like a life debt. But they
watched that.
They watched it out immediately. When
yeah.
she woke up, she was like, "Damn, you saved me. Hope you ain't expecting nothing. And you ain't gonna get none either."
It's like, damn, this must have cost something. But that's your problem.
Right.
I'm out.
It's like she was barely grateful at all. And I'm like, okay, so she ain't like, you saved my life. I will follow you until I repay my debt.
None of that.
No, she was like, I do a job for you and I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay, well that there goes that thought. You know, romantically, no, I haven't seen no romance.
They don't even really know each other that well.
That's what I'm saying.
Even in the present now, they don't know each other that well.
Right. And then I started thinking, I'm like, well, why is she just following him like that? And now I kind of see now.
Yeah.
Because I said, you know what I just realized? She said, this idiot gonna kill himself. I gotta stay with him so I can save him. Because she's very competent. They show her do some badass stuff in this episode.
Well, like they even make it very clear. She's the reason that they've been successful.
Yeah.
Like everything they go and do, he gets tunnel vision and she has to yank him back.
Right. I do like where his head is at though, where basically they talking and he kind of tell her like being with them kind of changed his whole mindset or whatever. And you know, she's like, that made you soft or whatever. I'm like, yeah, a little bit, but then I started to understand where he was coming from because he was like, you know, she was like, well, you know, I'm gonna take a job, you know, we mercenaries, we take jobs. He's like,
ain't you tired of working for idiots?
That, but it's like, why get money from them and we can make the money? You know what I'm saying? Like
we can just do the thing.
Right. Why keep working, doing little punk ass jobs when we can run the shit?
Yeah.
And you know, she kind of like, I ain't really thought about that. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I do like where we kind of understand. We start to get a more character development and understand why he's doing what he's doing and where his head is at.
And now it finally makes sense why she's still here.
Yeah.
Like she's not.
It still don't make sense to me because
the thing is she's not backing him. She's backing the play.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're right. They kind of made it seem like, look, and he's like, look, if I take over, you're not gonna work for me. We'll be partners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, I guess if somebody who always worked for other people kind of say, you know what, I am tired of working for people. You know what I'm saying? I want to run my own shit. So I did like that. I like that.
And he's still assuming the bulk of the risk. So if he crashes and burns, she's just out.
She just bounce.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking like, okay, so this is mostly in the past, and I'm like, that whole past saga is real good. Yeah. You know,
I really wish they had just started with the past stuff.
Yeah.
and just caught up to the present.
Yeah, because the present is nothing going on. It's like, and it's nothing going on, and it's so slow motion.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just like a day in a life.
I'd even go so far as to say the reason they're doing it the way they are is so they don't have to open up the second season with all this boring stuff that we've been seeing in the present.
Yeah, but they didn't have to. You can establish you took the leadership of this whatever sector, and time skip. Give me a conflict.
Yeah.
Give me a way of solving it.
Yeah.
You know. They kind of just
if you're
slowly build into a slow ass conflict,
and that's the thing, right? It's like you can do this empire building thing if you want to, but make it interesting.
Yeah, which he ain't even doing that. Like if you see like gangster movies or like movies where criminals are trying to move up in the business or whatever, they make moves that's like real clever. That
he's not even acting; he's reacting every episode.
Yeah, right. He ain't doing.
Oh, that person tried to kill me. Find out
if
who
he
that
ain't in
is.
his back to tank. He ain't doing shit.
Like every episode, the president is Boba Fett's in his back to tank. He gets out. Somebody tries to kill him. Try to find out who tried to kill him. Get back in the back to tank.
Yeah. So he get the Slave One back. Now I guess that was in Mandalorian. So we know he got it, but we didn't know how he got it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So they kind of do like kind of a sort of a heist kind of thing to get his ship back. I thought that was a cool sequence. What you think of that sequence?
It was fun. Which I think
some people mad about the droid stuff.
I get it, but let's be honest.
Yeah.
What were we expecting? This is still Disney.
Right. They introducing a lot of little droids and little characters.
So I did appreciate that scene. It's like, do you know who I am? I'm Boba Fett. Click. I ain't dealing with this shit. Power down.
But no, they they pull off a heist to get their ship back. So and it was leading to this other scene, and then I was saying, okay, I'm enjoying the past, but now they just lingering on this, because the Sand People got slaughtered, right?
Yeah.
By I guess that biker gang. So they came back and took revenge after he took their bikes. Because all he did was beat them up, right? He didn't kill them. So they come back and get their bikes or whatever, and then he leave for like 5 minutes. He come back, the whole damn camp dead.
It took no time at all.
Like, come on, man. So I was thinking like, oh man, now we got to go through the whole
revenge
thing. I love the fact they said, nah, I got you, bro. You ain't. We're gonna wrap this up real fast. I got that clip, man.
Yeah.
Where
like
don't worry, it ain't gonna take that long.
There ain't no speeches, no 3 weeks ago you slaughtered this tribe of Sand People, and now vengeance is out.
Okay.
It's like skip all that.
So, take care. Go zigzag, fool.
Oh no.
They just look at it. You gotta go zigzag.
Serpentine.
And overkill. All right, so now we can move on.
Yeah.
We can move on. We ain't got to worry about that no more.
That's done.
Thank you.
Well, so now the revenge plot is going to be him against the, the syndicate.
Oh, yeah, so that's in the present, right?
Yeah. Because when he went to deal with them in the past, they said, oh, we already hired them biker dudes, and the Nikto
right
gang.
And he said, I'll take care of them.
Yeah.
So now you'll be dealing with me because I'm going to take care of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen with that, though. But, yeah, I was that's what I was always wondering, like, what's her deal with Boba? It's like, now I see. She just trying to protect him because she feel like, he's going to kill us.
Like, on the off chance he's successful, she stands to gain vast riches and status. If he fails, she bounces, he's dead.
But every time, it's just, I was joking about that, but I almost think she is trying to protect him, as in he's gonna get himself killed.
Yeah. Well, like, it's one of those things. Like, you know what? I kind of mess with you a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd feel.
I mean, she ain't got nothing else to do.
True. So why not?
Yeah, but no, I think that's pretty much most of the stuff that happened in the episode.
Outside of that, it was just like further exposition on, this syndicate is coming to take over.
Right. So they did have a little meeting with all the other crime lords, and basically saying that he said, look, they was like, man, we ain't going, if we help you, that makes us your ally, and they going to come down on us. So I ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
so, all right, I ain't going to ask y'all to stand with me.
Just don't do shit.
Just stay out the way.
They like, we can do that. He's like, that's acceptable.
Bet. Your terms are acceptable, sir.
It's like, look, when I go to war with them, I just need you to stay neutral. That's all I ask. In which people, you trust crime lords, but if they get paid, they gonna come. They gonna move against you.
They gonna side with whoever wins that.
Yeah. So they building like a little, they're building up to like a little war, I guess.
Yeah.
Between the mob. It's kind of like a mob thing.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is.
It's like a space mob for real. And I'm like, that's interesting, but it's moving too slow.
It's moving
and that's
too
because
slow.
They got half in the past, half in the present.
But like,
they should have done one or the other.
Right. Not only is it moving slow, we still don't have any characterization on the antagonists.
I don't even know, is it supposed to be those fish people?
Yeah.
Like, and they don't seem that much of a threat.
No. Like, and they're not, they don't seem like a threat, and they're not threatening. They're just there.
Yeah.
It's like, with the Empire, that you at least have this malevolent force that wants to keep people down.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you got to tread lightly because they had the power to just wipe you out. So you got to kind of sneak around and try to make up a
But with this
alliance.
syndicate, it's like, there's another company that wants to operate here. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This actually can be resolved in one episode.
Yeah.
This whole conflict be resolved in one episode, man. But no, and then I was thinking and I really started thinking how did Boba Fett take the sector? How did he take leadership?
He walked in, he shot Bib Fortuna, and he sat down in the chair.
So that's just like me. That's just like me going into. That's like me going into the mayor's office, shoot the mayor, and be like, "Hey, I'm the mayor now, y'all. Why are you arresting me? Get your hands off me!" Like, I shot him, so I'm the mayor now, right?
You can't arrest the mayor.
It don't work like that.
Well, if nothing else, like, he came in and shot a crime lord and took his shit.
But still, even that, they even got
the thing that kills me.
They even got a power structure
Yeah.
where if I'm gone, somebody else take over.
But like, this is the thing that killed me, right? So, why is that place got such bad security? Because Boba just walked in and shot the dude.
Yeah, but he could have been like, "Hey, yeah, I'm an old friend," you know. But like, come on in, Boba.
But it's like, now that Boba's in charge, everybody that wants to kill him just walks in and tries to kill him.
Yeah.
What is the security in this place?
Work on your security. And matter of fact, when they went and took the ship back, wasn't that in the same place?
I don't think so.
Wasn't that Jabba's little place?
I don't think so. I think that was someplace else.
Well, I was going to say, because they had tight security.
Yeah. Man. Well, look, like
where that security at?
They scouted the place out. They said, damn, that's too many guards.
Right, they got a lot of guards and cameras. Hey, I don't know. Yeah, well, you need to take a lesson.
They had to sneak in through the sewer and shit.
But no, that was episode 4, man. And we're going to get to episode 5. We'll try to have it sooner. I know everybody already seen it. Probably ain't caring no more. But we're going to get that. We're going to get that in because we're going to make sure we get that Peacemaker in. So we're going to do that Friday. So be on the lookout for episode 5. So we're going to wrap up. Anybody checking out the video and like our content, please subscribe to the channel.
Please do.
And hit that bell icon so you get alerts every time we post new videos or we live stream.
And if you like what you've seen here today, hit that thumbs up down in the corner there. And please, please, please comment down below. We want to know what y'all think about this show so far.
Yeah. A lot of people say they don't really like it or whatever. I still feel like it's got potential.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you lean on the stuff that's working and keep going, it'll be good because it's not bad. It's just dragging.
That is one of those things you got to take the enjoyment you can out of it.
Right. So, all right, y'all. We out here, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.